Last year, I tried out Sendico for the first time to compare it to a few of their competitors, and I was pretty impressed. So impressed that when I started this year's charity event, because heck yeah, I'm doing another charity event on Friday, January 24th at noon Pacific, I reached out to Sendico to see if they would want to be a sponsor. Not only did Sendico say yes, but they paid for the entire event. Sendico gave me money to buy all of the consoles I needed through their proxy service, and in today's video, we're gonna unbox all of them and go over what's new this year. Because this year, we aren't modding Game Boys for the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research, we're modding home consoles. They're mostly in here. We still got mods and stuff that are on their way, but let's see what consoles we got. If you don't know what Sendico is, they are a proxy service that allows you to buy Japanese good from Japanese people, things that are exclusive to people with Japanese addresses, and they'll ship it to you anywhere in the world. They are a great service that I highly recommend. Almost a year ago, I did review this in a very unbiased way. That video was not sponsored by Sendico, but I did go through the entire process and reviewed it from start to finish. And spoiler alert, I like them. And they have really solid packaging that is hard to open sometimes, but that's a good thing. This package is so big. This is as zoomed out as I can get. Like, I can't get the full thing in either of the other two cameras, just this one. We can open this up, and a Sendico staple is a paper crane. They're cranes, right? Birds of some sort. The cute little origami. I think I actually didn't get one in my first package, but you're supposed to get one in every package. At least I think that's what they do. You can already kind of see what kinds of stuff we have in store. There's a GameCube controller right off the bat. One thing that I love about Sendico is they will open up the packages and then they'll check to make sure you're getting what you bought. And then they repackage it in a better way for the bigger package. Awesome. Because who knows how good of packaging job the original sellers do. Dang, this is actually fairly clean. The stick feels decent. It's definitely worn down, but oh my gosh, like the shell looks fantastic. I think the only thing I would want to do to this is swap out the stick top. We'll see how accurate the sticks are in a bit, but not bad at all to start. In here, I'm assuming is the GameCube power cable. Yep, we got a first-party GameCube power cable. Cool. We got our N64 power cable and AV cables. Cool. That's clean too, like really good condition. Okay. And this looks, yeah, this is third party. That's all right. I just have plenty of these since I sell modded N64s on my website. Ooh, and we may have just revealed our third and final console here. We've got a kind of yellow faded VMU. Boom. So yeah, we've got 3 consoles in here. We've got a Dreamcast, an N64, and a GameCube. We are also going to be modding a Wii with an HDMI in it. But since home consoles are region locked, I just chose to get a Wii from the US just to make things a little easier. Honestly, I've just had an extra Wii lying around for like a year now. So I decided to just use that instead. I'm only planning on doing 4 consoles because home consoles are a lot harder to do than handhelds, at least a lot harder to do than Game Boys. So those are the 4 consoles we're doing. We'll talk about that more in a bit. Let's unwrap this N64. A little bit of yellowing, and this stick is very loose. Oh my goodness. I'll definitely clean this up and fix it. Try and make it less yellow. And I'm not sure if I want to put one of the GameCube sticks in here or try and just replace it to have an original style stick. We'll see. I'll think about it. This will definitely be a second channel video. A lot of the second channel videos leading up to the charity event are going to be me working on this stuff, like fixing up the controllers, fixing up the VMU, stuff like that. Got to get as much hype going for this stream as possible. Oh, we also got used aftermarket cables for the GameCube, which are the same as the N64. So nothing too crazy there. I'm assuming these are going to be our cables for the Dreamcast, which is awesome because I don't know where my cables for my Dreamcast are. At least the AV ones. The Dreamcast power cables are very generic, which is nice. Pull this out. It's our Dreamcast controller that is already pretty obvious how yellow it is. My goodness. Another second channel video to hype up the charity event. This must have been in a smoker's home because it's like yellow in a bunch of different places. Interesting. Cool. So much packaging. Like, it's a good thing. Having this much packaging is a great thing. But, oh yeah, it came with a game. I forgot. If this game works, I will include it in the Dreamcast bundle for the charity event. This is probably going to be in Japanese, but it is a very popular game. At least I think it is. I'm not really up to date on my Dreamcast stuff, but Biohazard Code Veronica, otherwise known as Resident Evil around here. Let's see, opening it up. It's got some manuals in it. Cool. This disc is different looking, and it looks really clean. Nice. Disc 1 and Disc 2 is flailing about. That's not great, but I don't think that's going to be on Sendico. I think that's just going to happen every now and then, shipping halfway around the world. This one has a few minor scratches on there, but it should work. Either way, don't know how useful the disc is going to be for whoever gets this Dreamcast, but you can get it with it. Why not? I say that because there's not going to be a disc drive in this Dreamcast when we're done with it, but it's so cool to have. Plus, you can back it up legally. Let's get these consoles out and push the box out of the way. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Cool. Great packaging, as usual. Good stuff, Sendico. Let's start with the N64. Looks good. Now, can we get the memory expansion? Nope, it's just the regular one. That's all right, though. That's okay. That's fine. I think all of these should work. I believe I bought all of these working, except for the Dreamcast. I think the Dreamcast might be the only one that isn't working. Sendico just does a great job of packaging. Hopefully this has the SP2. Sweet. I didn't think about that until just now, but that's fine. Even if there was no SP2 port, we could have used the memory card slot and it would have been fine. Everything looks good. All of these are still intact, but doesn't matter really because we're going to be using a new shell. All of these will have a brand new shell. The Wii, the Dreamcast, the GameCube, and the N64. The N64 will have a plain clear shell like this. The GameCube will have a clear black shell like this. And then let's open up the Dreamcast, which will have one of these shells. I believe it's blue. I just don't want to say that and be wrong. Great packaging, man. Disgusting shell. But again, that's not Sendico's fault. I bought this one. I picked it. Yeah, this has to be from a smoker. I'm pulling an Austin Evans and sniffing it. Doesn't smell like smoke, though. A little musty, dusty, crusty in there, but not too bad. We can clean that up, no problem. It looks all fine. Honestly, I don't think the disk drive works. Nothing saying that we can't fix it ourselves, but at the end of the day, we're not going to need a working disk drive because we are going to be putting the GDEMU in here as well as an HDMI mod. I've actually already done that mod because like last year, I'm doing 2 of the consoles as videos that'll premiere during the charity event. So like I said, the Dreamcast will have a GDEMU and the more expensive HDMI mod that I teased in my Dreamcast video last month. So instead of this playing games off of discs, it will play games off of an SD card, and it will be in this brand new blue shell. The other mod that'll premiere during this event is the Wii HDMI. This one will retain its disk drive that does work, by the way, and also has a new blue shell. Yeah, I didn't think about both of them having the same color shell, and I'm gonna let the new owner do the software mods if they want to. I know some of you think it's easy, but I struggle with software mods. I don't know what it is. Now for the mods I'm actually gonna do live on stream, starting with the N64 HDMI mod. The high-speed Edo HDMI mod has quickly become one of my favorites, and I'm excited to be doing another one in a clear shell. And of course, I can't do a home console modding stream without doing the GameCube. I'll be modding this GC with Pico Boot in a clear black shell, and I'll be throwing in an HDMI upscaler for this one. I'm sorry if I'm disappointing you with only 4 mods this year, but home consoles take a lot longer to mod, and they're a lot more expensive compared to handhelds. I hope you understand. We're still going to make a lot of money for charity. Each of these mods will come with a controller and US power cables. They'll all work in other countries, but international buyers will have to supply their own power cables. And as always, 100% of the money will go directly to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. That means all the ad revenue from this video, next week's video, the stream on Friday, January 24th at noon Pacific, and all of the second channel videos that are related to this event from now until then. Right now on the second channel, I'll have a video where I tested all the consoles and controllers we unboxed today. And then for the rest of the videos this month, I'll be fixing and cleaning all of these controllers. And of course, 100% of the donations and 100% of the sales from the consoles will go directly to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. So please save your money and help me give back to this great charity. I do this at the end of January because it's around my birthday, and so I can guilt trip you all into donating money for my birthday. Because if you want to give me a gift this year, give me the gift of donating to charity. Thank you so much to Sendico for sponsoring this video and the charity event. Just because I said sponsor does not mean I'm getting any of this money. I just want to make that clear. I can't wait to see you all back here on January 24th at noon Pacific for the stream. Subscribe so you don't miss anything charity event related, and get those wallets ready, people. Even if you can't donate, just watching the stream and all of the upcoming charity event related videos and sharing this with everyone you know will help out so much. Thank you for your time. So like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on Friday, January 24th, 2025 at noon Pacific. Later, guys. Friday, January 24th at noon Pacific. Be there or be square. My subscribers aren't squares.